Hey guys, it's Stephanie, and I want to share with you a variation of a squat called a Cossack Squat. And I love it for a lot of reasons. I've worked with a lot of runners, and this stretch has been particularly helpful for them, so perhaps it's useful for you. Let me go over some squat mechanics with you before I introduce the Cossack. So when you do a squat, we want to begin with our feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. And we are going to, with a tall body posture, sink in towards the ground, like this. Now, many of the cues that you're probably familiar with are, don't let your knees go over your toes. Yes, you're probably familiar with that. But what I want to bring your attention to is what happens to your knees with regard to your arches. Are your knees collapsing in as you start to lower down into that squat? We don't want that to happen. I don't know if you can see that, but we want to make sure that the alignment between our knees and our first and second toe is solid. So don't compromise your mechanics just to get low. Okay, so always keep an eye on what's happening with relationships to joints. So once we revisit that, the squat, and you're comfortable, and you can kind of hang out here with your hamstrings close to your calves, great. If you have pain, obviously, there might be something going on in your hip or knee joint or ankle, don't force it. Okay, so that is the squat. Side view, real quick. Body posture is tall, we sink in, check the alignment, and hang out. There we go. The squat isn't really even an exercise, you guys, it's more like a function when you think about all the times you squat during the course of the day. Okay, moving on, Cossack squat. Our body position is going to be a little bit wider stance, like so. We're going to lift the torso, keep everything drawn in, right here at the core. Then we're going to sink, and we're going to first just go side to side. I'm looking to keep my leg nice and straight as I shift my weight from side to side, like so. Then we're going to begin to rotate off of the heel of that straight leg and sink in. So we're getting a very good stretch through the inner thigh. Be careful not to overstretch, and then shift and rotate like this. And as you get better at the Cossack squat, we can get, of course, a little bit lower. But don't push it. Start gently. See if you can get that pivot action off of the heel with the vertical toe. Okay, you guys, that is the Cossack squat. Great for you runners out there. Give it a try, and I'll see you next time for the next exercise tip.